So we are up to 2013 or 2013. Here on 50 Plus, I'm James Lott Jr., and we're 10 years ago. 10 years. We're getting up to the big 2023, which that's not that exciting. Um, so I always show a picture of something from that time period of 2013. And this is a picture I found. It's just Stephanie. If I can show it to you guys on here. It's us in a family function at 2013. Hi, Steph. So that's us. I look pretty good. I'm hanging in there. I'm like, okay. Trying to work it out. That's me in 2013. So now in 2013, I am in Los Angeles. I have lived in Los Angeles for 5 years. So my 5 year anniversary, I was 44 years old that year. So I'm in my mid 40s, and it was right before I started doing my radio show and started getting into the hosting side of entertainment. It was about a couple of years ago before I had AfterBuzz and Adrenaline Radio and all that. I was doing the organizing still and some acting jobs, and that's about it. And yeah, that was about it. Living here at this house here, working on the garden. I was in a relationship at the time with someone. I'm not going to out them on here. They know who they were. I was in a relationship. I was happy. So I was seeing somebody. I was in love. That was 10 years ago. I was in love 10 years ago. Oh my God, I'm not in love anymore. I was years ago. I had lots of friends. And I was running the streets of Los Angeles. I was still even partying a little bit. So we're partying. So I had a good time. Got to the clubs and dancing. So I was doing all that back then. But so now, like I always do, I go back in time. I'm going to do, and I changed it up a little bit too. So a couple of things are the same. I'm doing the top 10 songs of the year, top 10, um, let's see what I'm doing. Let's see, top 10 songs of the year, top 10 albums of the year, top 10 TV shows of the year of the season, and something different. The top 10 worst neighborhoods in America. So we're going to start with the top 10 singles of the year. I'm looking off to the side for you guys who are watching because I have it over here in the second computer. Go back up. So these were the top 10 songs of 2013, according to Billboard Magazine's Hot 100. At number 10, Roar by Katy Perry. At number 9, a genre-bending song. It was Cruise by Florida Georgia Line featuring Nelly. At number 8, When I Was Your Man, Bruno Mars. At number 7, Just Give Me a Reason by Pink featuring Nate Ruess. Number 6, Mirrors by Justin Timberlake. Number 5, one of two songs in the top 10 for them. They had a big year that year. That was this song. I love this song. Nobody Can Hold Us. Nobody Can Hold Us by Macklemore and Ryan Lewis featuring Ray Dalton. Side note, Ray Dalton has a solo song that I love too that came out a few years later. Number 4, the phenomenon that it went number 1 as one of the first songs to do so because they added video views to the chart. Harlem Shake Bauer, and that song, everybody was doing the Harlem Shake. They added actual video views to the first thing of streaming, so to speak, to do that. Number 3, Radioactive by Imagine Dragons. The song that everybody was playing. Number 2, Blurred Lines, Robin Thicke featuring T.I. and Pharrell Williams. And the number 1 song, I'm going to get some song, Thrift Shop, Macklemore, Ryan Lewis with Wands. That was the number 1 song that year. So funny. We'll go straight to the albums. Top 10 best-selling albums according to Billboard Magazine in America, in the U.S. These were the top 10 albums of the year. Number 10, Beyonce by Beyonce. Number 9, Art Pop by Lady Gaga. Number 8, Night Visions by Imagine Dragons. Number 7, To Be Loved by Michael Bublé. Number 6, Prism, Katy Perry. Number 5, my group, Random Access Memories by Daft Punk. Number 4, Unorthodox Jukebox by Bruno Mars. Number 3, The 2020 Experience by Justin Timberlake, which was a huge album. Number 2, the Marshall Mathers LP 2 by Eminem. And the number 1 album of 2023, Midnight Memories, One Direction. That's one there. I wasn't releasing albums back yet. It'd be a few more years for I release my first song, and first album. Look at this. Let's go. There's some good stuff on there. I have a lot of these albums. Imagine Dragons are really big. Okay, so there's that for us. These are the top 10 shows for the 2013-2014 season. As I always explain, I pick from when the year the season starts. It goes to the next year. I didn't do 2012, 2013. I did 2013 to 2014. That's how I always do that. These were the top 10 shows. Number 10, The Voice, Tuesday night, NBC. Number 9, Blue Bloods, CBS. Number 8, The Voice, NBC. I guess it was another different night, I guess. Okay. Number 7, Person of Interest. Remember that show? CBS. Number 5, Dancing with the Stars, ABC. And actually, sorry, there's a tie. And The Blacklist, NBC. There's that show. Number 4, NCIS, Los Angeles. Number 3, The Big Bang Theory, CBS. Both are CBS, actually. Take a drink of my water. Yummy. Number 2, NCIS. And the number 1 program for that season, my favorite, Sunday Night Football, NBC. Football was number 1. Funny. Great stuff. Okay. There were 100 dangerous cities voted on by Security Gauge, Neighborhood Scout. And these are the 10. I gotta say something. It wasn't LA and it wasn't New York. So I'll tell you that. These are considered the 10 most dangerous back in 2013. Well, now they are now. Number 10, Inkster, Michigan. Don't know where that is. Number 9, Newburgh, New York. Number 8, St. Louis, Missouri. Now remember that city. Keep that in mind. Number 7, Atlantic City, New Jersey. I had no idea. Number 6, I heard about this, Detroit, Michigan. And then number 5, Saginaw, Michigan. So I think Inkster must be nearby too. And then number 3 is Flint, Michigan, which had the water thing later. So all those Michigans I've heard about, actually. Then I also heard there were great cities. I have friends who've gone to them, never had any problems. So it's both. Number 4 is West Memphis, Arkansas, which I've been to, actually. I hadn't had any problems there. I went to West Memphis, Arkansas to gamble, actually. My niece. No, I didn't see anything crazy over there. Number 2 is Camden, New Jersey. So you have 2 New Jerseys. And number 1 is East St. Louis, Illinois, which we know it's pretty bad. My cousin used to go there all the time. It was like, yeah, it's pretty rough. So you got St. Louis, Missouri on one side, East St. Louis on the other state. People are like saying, and there's West Memphis, and yeah, there's West Memphis in Arkansas, but there's West Memphis in Tennessee. Like it's just like there's Kansas City, Kansas, Kansas City, Missouri. They're just the state line. So East St. Louis, Illinois, and I heard it's pretty bad there too. So some of these I've heard of. Oakland, I just want to say, Oakland, California is number 13, but it's not up there with the others. It really isn't. So very interesting for that. But those are cities. 2013 was a decent year for me, and things were going pretty fine. My health was great. Everything was going good. I was making my way 5 years in Los Angeles, and I loved it. So that's what I'm saying. But it's it's 2 years before my life really makes a change. Like it really makes a change. It's like this is like the calm before the storm. For us to believe. Next week is 2023. It's actually coming in time. I'm going to either do it next week or the week after. So I want to catch the top 10 songs and albums of this year. I'll make sure I get the year-end list before I do it. So I'll let you know for sure. But I want to thank everybody for enjoying this turn back I've been doing on the show. I've gotten some other ideas too from some of you. Do something similar. I might do that next year. This podcast and my podcast called What? Listen to both of those, and there's all kinds of fun stuff on them that I'm throwing on there, and you might really enjoy. So a podcast called What on JLJ Media, 50 plus JLJ Media. I'm JLJ Media. Talk to you next time.